Hello everybody, I am Sarah Banks from Banks' Business Solutions, and this week is Mental Health Awareness Week in the UK, and the topic this year is body image. So I wanted to come on today and talk to you about my issues with body image, and I hope that by sharing my issues and some of the things that I've done to overcome those, although they are still a battle for me some days, will inspire you to firstly to share your own stories, because it is so important to talk and realize that mental health issues, whatever causes them, are normal. You know, we are all normal. So talking about it, sharing it, helps to normalize it, but also to help other people that are struggling in a similar way to you. So many of you know that I have had lots of different battles with my mental health over my life, things that I still fight with today, demons that are still there. But today I really want to focus on body image. And for me, there are two areas of body image that have really challenged me over the years. The first is my eyesight, which is pretty bad. I can see to about here, clearly, without glasses or contact lenses in. And have very complex short-sightedness. That has caused me a lot of issues over the years. And the other one is my excess tummy fat, which I'm not going to show you on this video. So let's start talking about my eyesight first of all. So I first started wearing glasses when I was around 10 years old, and I've had a range of glasses over the years, and for the last 13-14 years I've also worn contact lenses. Now I have to say that one of the reasons that I probably struggled with glasses when I was younger was that I had some huge plastic coloured frames that would give Deirdre Barlow a run for her money. They weren't very fashionable, but me being a young child, I kind of liked them. But they obviously didn't help me with my body image issues and the things that exacerbated those. From pretty much day one of starting to wear glasses, I was teased at school. Interestingly now, glasses seem to be this huge fashion thing at school. My daughter's 10 and she wears glasses and has had for 4 years now, and was desperate to wear glasses before she needed them. But back when I was a child in the 80s and 90s, it wasn't like that. So I was constantly called Specky and Four Eyes, and I found it really difficult wearing glasses. It was a huge adjustment. I found playing sport difficult because I was always scared of breaking my glasses. I danced and I found it quite difficult dancing on stage, particularly with the bright light shining and reflecting off my glasses. So there were lots of things that made me quite uncomfortable in my glasses and very self-conscious. As I got older, I had slightly more fashionable frames, so that was great, but still found that wearing glasses was really difficult, and often made me very unhappy in myself and affected my self-confidence. I discovered contact lenses back in 2006, and very quickly adjusted to wearing them and literally wore them all the time. For those first few years, particularly of wearing contact lenses, it was very rare that anybody ever saw me in glasses, and people that didn't know me before didn't always know that I wore glasses. But last year I had a really tough period of time, over 3 months, where I wasn't able to wear my lenses at all, and it made me incredibly down, very anxious. So when I was getting ready each day to go out and to do things, I really struggled. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to see people because I didn't want people to see me in my glasses because I was uncomfortable with them. It's really strange how something as small as glasses can trigger an anxiety, but it massively did for me. I'm now at the point where I have to wear my lenses less often, and I've had some new glasses and have really worked on my mindset to help me realise that actually wearing glasses is fine and that it doesn't make any difference to who I am, and I'm a lot more confident now in my glasses. And you will notice that on my live videos, sometimes I'm wearing glasses, sometimes I'm not, and there was a period of time where I would never ever have done that. So I really want to say to you that glasses, no glasses, doesn't matter, doesn't change who you are, doesn't change the beauty that's within you. So if you are struggling with that area of body image, then please, try and find ways to get through that, because actually it doesn't really make much difference. And you know, I don't really notice whether people wear glasses or not personally, yet I worry about it. So then moving on to my tummy, I come from a family that likes food. If you look at a lot of the people in my family, we all carry excess tummy fat. Is there a genetic component to that? I don't know. Who knows? I do know that I love food. I don't exercise as much as I should. I've had 2 children, and I have a very squishy belly. It's a very difficult thing to deal with, feeling overweight. And I remember when I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, being weighed by the midwife. Now, I don't have scales. I don't have scales in my house. I don't weigh myself. I go on how my clothes feel. And over the years, I've developed a wardrobe of clothes that make me feel really, really comfortable. And if they feel tight, I know that I need to lose a little bit of weight. So when I was weighed at the start of my pregnancy and was told that I was obese, and quite seriously obese, right at the far end of being obese on the BMI scale, I was quite down about that and found that quite difficult to deal with. And I know that since having her, I have put a good stone, 2 stone, I don't even know, I don't weigh myself on. And therefore I find it quite difficult to sometimes feel confident about how I look and how I feel. And on days where my jeans are a little bit tighter and I struggle to do them up, you will sometimes find me sitting crying on the floor or having an anxiety attack because I feel overweight. It still happens now and then now. A few years back it happened really regularly. The thing that really changed it for me was watching the Tara Brunfit body image film, which I watched 2 years ago, I think it was, that was out. And it really transformed the way that I felt about my body. It focused on, you know, the positive aspects of the body. It showed a whole range of different bodies. And I realised that actually, whilst, yes, I may be on the BMI scale obese, as long as I'm fit and healthy, it doesn't really matter, and that my body doesn't really matter. And there was a lot of talk in that film that came out to me, and there were other things covered in it as well, about wearing bikinis. Now, I've not bought a bikini since I was 17. I've always had tankinis to cover my tummy. But a few times my daughter has commented, my eldest daughter, when she was little, about, oh, why don't you wear a bikini, mummy? And I've never ever been able to give her an answer as to why I don't wear a bikini, because I've never wanted to say to her, mummy doesn't wear a bikini because she's got a fat tummy. Because I don't want her to grow up with body image issues, and likewise my younger daughter. And I realised that actually, if I wanted to wear a bikini, I should be able to wear a bikini. It doesn't matter that my tummy is a little bit wobbly. It's grown 2 daughters. It's nurtured them. It keeps me alive and healthy and keeps me moving. And actually, I should be proud of it. So the summer after I watched that film, I went out and bought my first bikini, and I wore it with pride. Now, that's not to say that I don't sometimes look at photos of me in that bikini that I still have and I still wear and think, oh gosh, you know, maybe you shouldn't be wearing that. But equally, I don't have the same issues that I used to have. I am still a work in progress, but I am learning to love the body I have, be grateful for what it does to me, and I'm working to make it healthier, because to me, it isn't about the weight that I am. It's about whether or not I'm healthy. And I know that I'm not as healthy as I could be, but equally, I don't feel I need to lose loads and loads of weight. So I hope that listening to this has helped some of you. And I just want to say, keep loving yourselves, love your bodies, accept them as they are, and share and talk about what concerns you, because that's going to really help you to deal with your anxieties, because other people will be able to empathise with you and support you with that. That's about all I have to say really today. I hope that, as I said, that this video really helps somebody that's struggling with this. And I hope that you'll join me on another video again soon. Bye for now.